Hey pop shoppers, welcome to Ed Rambeau's little corner of the world.
You to me are sweet as roses in the morning. You to me are soft as summer rain at dawn, and love we share. That's something rare. The sidewalks in the street, the concrete and the clay beneath my feet begins to crumble, but love will never die, because we'll see the mountains tumble before we say goodbye.
Hey everybody, once again this is Ed Rambeau shouting out a great big welcome for the next half hour as you enter my little corner of the world. Hoping this evening finds each and every one of you in good health and in good spirits, allow me to introduce tonight's theme, which is Who, What, Where, When, Why, While, and As If, meaning all 7 of tonight's songs will include one of those words in its title. So let's begin with Who, with this wonderful song written by Lionel Bart for his Broadway musical Oliver. It's called Who Will Buy My Sweet Red Roses, Two Blooms for a Penny? Who will buy my sweet red roses, two blooms for a penny? Will you buy any milk today, mistress? Any milk today, mistress? Who will buy my sweet red roses? Any milk today, mistress? Two blooms for a penny. Ripe strawberries, ripe strawberries, ripe. Any milk today, strawberries ripe. Who will buy my sweet red roses? Strawberries ripe. Any knives, knives to grind. Any knives to grind. Strawberries ripe. Any my sweet red knives, knives to grind. Strawberries ripe. Knives to grind. Who will buy? Who will buy? Who will buy? Who will buy this wonderful morning? Such a sky you never did see. Who will buy my sweet red roses? Who will tie it up with a ribbon and put it in a box for me? Ripe strawberries ripe, so I could see it at my leisure whenever things go wrong, and I would keep it as a treasure to last my whole life long. Any milk today? Who will buy this wonderful feeling? I'm so high, I swear I could fly. Knives to grind. Strawberries ripe. Me, oh my, I don't want to lose it. So what am I to do to keep the sky so blue? There must be someone who will buy. Wonderful morning, such a sky you never did see. Who will tie it up with a ribbon and put it in a box for me? There'll never be a day so sunny it could not happen twice. Where is the man with all the money? It's cheap at half the price. Who will buy this wonderful feeling? I'm so high, I swear I could fly. Me, oh my, I don't want to lose it. So what am I to do to keep the sky so blue. There must be someone who will buy my sweet red roses, two blooms for a penny. Who, what, where, when, why, while, and as if is tonight's theme, and you just heard the song for Who, entitled Who Will Buy. Moving on now to What, here's a song made famous by Barbra Streisand and Barry Gibb in 1981. It's an amazing composition, and I hope you enjoy my version of What Kind of Fool.
There was a time when we were down and out. There was a place when we were starting over. We let the bow break, we let the heartache in. Who's sorry now? There was a world when we were standing still, and for a moment we were separated. And then you found him, you let the stranger in. Who's sorry now? Who's sorry now? What kind of fool tears it apart, leaving me pain and sorrow? Oh, losing you now, wondering why. Where will I be tomorrow?
Forever done, you won't be out to me without each other. Will be remembered when
There was a time when we were down and out. There was a place when we were starting over. We let the bow break, we let the heartache in. Who's sorry now? Who's sorry now? What kind of fool tears it apart, leaving me pain and sorrow? Losing you now, wondering why. Where will I be tomorrow? Was there a moment when I cut you down, played around? What have I done? I only apologize for being, as they say, the last to know. It has to show when someone is in your eyes. What kind of fool? What kind of fool tears it apart? Tears it apart, leaving me pain and sorrow. Losing you now, wondering why. Where will I be tomorrow? What kind of fool? What kind of fool tears it apart? Tears it apart, leaving me pain and sorrow. Losing you now, how can I win? Where will I be tomorrow? What kind of time when we were down and out. There was a place when we were starting over. We let the bow break, we let the heartache in. Who's sorry now?
What Kind of Fool covers what, and the next song takes care of where. It's a classic standard written by Richard Rodgers and Lorenz Hart for their 1937 musical Babes in Arms, entitled Where or When.
It seems we stood and talked like this before. We looked at each other in the same way then, but I can't remember where or when. The clothes you're wearing are the clothes you wore. The smile you were smiling then, but I can't remember where or when. Some things that happened for the first time seem to be happening again. And so it seems that we have met before and laughed before and loved before, but who knows where or when? But who knows where or when?
Even though the song Where or When included both where and when, we'll still interject a song to cover when. And this particular tune was written by Walter Murphy and Robin Thicke, which they based on Beethoven's Fifth Symphony, and was recorded by Robin Thicke for one of his albums in 2002. It's called When I Get You Alone.
Baby girl, where you at? Got no strings, got men attached. Can't stop this feeling for long, no. You begging dogs, wanna beg, breaking them off your fancy legs. Does that make you feel right at home now? See, all these illusions just take us too long, and I want it bad. Because you walk pretty, because you talk pretty, because you make me sick, and I'm not leaving till you're leaving. Oh, I swear that something when she's pumping, asking for a raise. Well, does she want me to carry her home now? So does she want me to buy her things? On my house, on my job, on my loot, shoes, my shirt, my crew, my mind, my father's last name. When I get you alone, when I get you alone, when I get you alone. Baby girl, you that shit that makes you my equivalent. Well, you can keep your toys in the drawer tonight. Alright, all my dogs talking fast. Ain't you got some photographs? Cause you shook that room like a star tonight. Yes, you did. Whoop. Whoa, wow. Yeah, all these intrusions just take us too long, and I want you so bad. because you walk city, because you talk city, because you make me sick, and I'm not leaving till you're leaving. So I pray to something she ain't bluffing, rubbing up on me. What does she want me to make a vow? What does she want me to make it now? On my house, on my job, on my loot, shoes, my voice, my crew, my mind, my father's last name. When I get you alone, when I get you alone, when I get you alone, all night. When I get you alone, when I get you alone, alone. All these intrusions just take us too long, and I want you so bad. Because you walk pretty, because you talk pretty, because you make me sick, and I'm not leaving till you're leaving. But I pray to something when she's pumping, rubbing up on me now. Want me to break it down? What did you want me to make it now? On my house, on my job, on my loot, shoes, my voice, my crew, my mind, my father's last name. When I get you alone, 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 girl, when I get you alone, oh, when I get you alone. Oh, hey.
For those of you who may have just tuned in, you're listening to Ed Rambeau, and this is My Little Corner of the World on MemoryLaneOldies.com. Tonight's theme is Who, What, Where, When, Why, While, and As If. But before moving on, let's all say hello to America's favorite pussycat, Talking Tom. Say hello to everybody, Tom.
Hi, everybody. I'm sorry to interrupt your show, Eduardo, but I'm sure all your fans are probably welcoming the intrusion.
Never mind. Just tell us what's new.
Well, you remember our new puppy, don't you?
Of course. How could I forget? You called him Cat. He's okay, isn't he?
Well, he was missing for a couple of days, but just this morning, Angelina found him.
Missing for a couple of days. Why was he missing?
Well, because we called him Cat, Sheldon dressed him up to look like a cat, and then he wouldn't come when we called him.
Oh my God. But you found him, right? Where'd you find him?
He was hiding in our litter box.
Well, I suppose that's what you get for calling him Cat. The poor thing's probably confused. But let's move on. You got a joke for us tonight?
Well, I don't have a joke, but I do have a true story about my previous owners.
Previous owners?
Am I crazy or is there an echo in here?
Just tell your story, Tom.
Well, my previous owners were an elderly couple, and when the husband died, the wife took it so hard that she decided she wanted to commit suicide so she could join her deceased husband in heaven. But she wanted something fast because she didn't want to suffer, so she decided to shoot herself in the heart. Wanting to be positive that she didn't miss her vital organ, she called her doctor and asked him to tell her exactly where her heart was located in her body, to which her doctor informed her it was right under her left breast. Later that night, she was rushed to the hospital with a severe gunshot wound to her left knee.
Say goodnight, Tom.
Good night, everybody. Catch you back here in 2 weeks, but for now, my catnip awaits.
Thank you, Tom. But it's not going to be 2 weeks, little buddy, because it's time for our short summer vacation, which means we won't be returning until the last Friday in August, which will be August 30th. So I ask that you all make a note of that, my friends. Put it in your calendars right now. My next show will be Friday, August the 30th. With that said, let's return to tonight's theme. Who, what, where, when, why, while, and as if. We've already featured who, what, where, and when, so it's now time for why. And this particular song isn't that familiar, but it is a wonderful tune once recorded by Tony Bennett. It's called Why Do People Fall in Love, and I hope you enjoy it.
Why do people fall in love? When does the feeling first begin that found a way to my heart, made the music start the second she walked in? Where do we get this sensation? Who designed the combination? Desire when she's near, the everlasting fear that one day she would say goodbye. It's gotta make you wonder, why do people fall in love? When do they lose their self-control? Is there some power in her touch that sends a crazy rush running through my soul? What do you call this condition? When it hurts so good inside, I really want to know, can someone tell me why? Why do people fall in love? What little bell goes off inside? Can't we find better things to do? Something safe and new that I haven't tried. But here am I, needing someone, and I'll need you till I die. People fall in love when they fall in love. People who need people are the luckiest people when they fall in love.
Who, what, where, when, why, while, and as if brings us to while. And, interestingly enough, out of the hundreds of songs that I've recorded, would you believe there was only one song with the word while in its title? And that's this wonderful composition written by Peter Allen entitled, I'd Rather Leave While I'm in Love.
I'd rather leave while I'm in love, while I still believe the meaning of the word. I keep my dreams and just pretend that you and I were never meant to end. Too many times I've seen a rose die on the vine. Somebody's heart gets broken, usually it's mine. I don't want to take the chance of being hurt again. And you and I can't say goodbye. So if you wake and find me gone, just carry on. You see, I need my fantasy. I still believe it's best to leave while I'm in love. Too many times I've seen a rose die on the vine. Somebody's heart gets broken, usually it's mine. I don't want to take the chance of being hurt again, and you and I can't say goodbye. So if you wake and find me gone, just carry on. You see, I need my fantasy. I still believe it's best to leave while I'm in love. Oh, I still believe it's best to leave while I'm in love.
Our theme for tonight, Who, What, Where, When, Why, While, and As If, brings us to the final song for this evening, As If. And there isn't a finer song to fill that bill than the one composed by Andrew Lloyd Webber for his Broadway production of Sunset Boulevard. It's called As If We Never Said Goodbye.
I don't know why I'm frightened. I know my way around here. The cardboard trees, the painted seas, the sound here. Yes, a world to rediscover. But I'm not in any hurry, and I need a moment. The whispered conversations in overcrowded hallways, the atmosphere as thrilling here as always. Feel the early morning madness, feel the magic in the making. Why, everything's as if we never said goodbye. I've spent so many mornings just trying to resist you. I'm trembling now, you can't know how I've missed you. Miss the fairy tale adventures in this ever-spinning playground. We were young together. I'm coming out of makeup, the light's already burning. Not long until the cameras will start turning, and the early morning madness and the magic in the making. Yes, everything's as if we never said goodbye. I don't want to be alone, that's all in the past. This world's waited long enough. I've come home at last. And if this time will be bigger and brighter than we knew it. So watch me fly, we all know I can do it. Could I stop my hands from shaking? Has there ever been a moment with so much to live for? The whispered conversations in overcrowded hallways, so much to say, not just today, but always. We'll have early morning madness, we'll have magic in the making. Yes, everything's as if we never said goodbye. Oh, please don't ever, ever make me say goodbye.
Before saying goodnight, here's one final reminder that my next show won't air until the last Friday in August, which will be August the 30th. So I hope to see you then, but until such time, this is Ed Rambeau, and from my little corner of the world to yours, here's wishing you a pleasant remainder of your summer, along with a fun-filled evening with Stu, right here to entertain you until 3:01 a.m. tomorrow morning. Now let's return to Mr. Stu Weiss and his one and only Pop Shop. Good night with buckets of love, everyone.